Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Felm, and yes, I'm qualified to have that name. Before we begin this video, I thought I might do something a little different than I usually do in my previous reviews. In this video, I'll be doing a review, but I will also answer an important question that everyone has in mind. Is The Samaritan worth the watch? As always, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And no, this review contains no spoilers. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
The pros.
First and foremost, Sylvester Stallone was the best thing about this movie. He did well, making his character captivating and intriguing. And his chemistry with Javon Walton's character was pretty enjoyable to watch.
I don't believe you! Are you okay?
I'm cool.
The action in this film was gritty and pure delight. Trust me, when you see Sylvester Stallone kicking major butt, you would find yourself smiling big time.
Really? Fly.
You know, I can't help but wonder what would happen if we added this music to this scene.
Fly.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, he still can't fly.
You think?
Now, the story in this film was definitely a nice change of pace, instead of having it connected to the Marvel or DC universe. And it certainly had intriguing concepts, such as the rivalry between Samaritan and Nemesis. It was interesting to see how both of these characters made a huge impact on the city, and how people thought of them as idols or figures to follow. It's kind of like Gotham City, where people side with Batman and some side with Joker. You know, stuff like that.
When people give up on a city, the badness comes in. And so the bad is taking over Granite City. And I go back and do my hero stuff.
The cons.
First off, Javon Walton's character wasn't really that good, to be honest. Don't get me wrong. When he's with Stallone's character, these two are inseparable. But when he's by himself doing whatever he likes to do, he comes off as annoying and at times pretty obnoxious. Oh, and don't get me started on the villain, because the villain in this film was laughably generic and over the top. Everything he says or does makes him look like a villain in the wrong time period. If you ask me, I think he belongs in the early 2000s, or the late 1990s if you want to push it. Oh, and by the way, he doesn't have any superhuman abilities like the Samaritan. He's just a regular guy that likes to wear Halloween mask.
Yeah, I'm the Nemesis. I got the hammer. Fear me.
Yeah, the police can still shoot him. I mean, he's got the hammer, but he's still vulnerable. I mean, one shot to the head, dead. Also, as much as I enjoy the action sequences, I feel like there wasn't enough to fill in the runtime of this movie. In other words, there was action, but not enough action, if that makes any sense.
That makes no sense.
Okay. Well, nobody asked you, Seth Rogen. Nobody asked you, okay? Now go get beat up by Zac Efron, okay? Okay, you two have fun. Okay. Furthermore, while the story had some intriguing ideas and concepts, I feel like the movie didn't have the time to explore them. It's like the writers didn't bother to examine these concepts further to make this movie stand out in the superhero genre. And to top it off, the twist near the end of the movie could have been great if the film didn't make it so freaking obvious. I swear, the moment Samaritan and Sam first met, I instantly figured out what they were trying to do here. I mean, I had my suspicions, but I was hoping this movie could prove me wrong. But unfortunately, I was right.
Disappointed!
Bummer.
Alright, now that I've covered everything about this movie, it's time to answer the important question. Is The Samaritan worth the watch? No, not really. Well, maybe. It's really difficult to say because there are some good things about this movie that I liked, such as the action sequences and Stallone's portrayal as the retired hero. But the rest of the aspects about this movie were okay, nothing special really. You see, I went into this movie with high expectations, thinking that this movie was going to be thought-provoking or mind-challenging, but it wasn't. What we have is a generic standalone superhero drama film with little creativity. But if you still want to check it out and give it a watch, then please go right ahead. And if you enjoyed it, I'm glad you did. But as for me, no thanks. I would rather watch M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable. Now that movie is worth the watch.
Bad is winning. It's time for someone like you.
Unbreakable.
I bet my dad could beat up your dad.
Well guys, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and please follow me on Instagram at DrFilmRonsays for updates on my channel. And you can follow me on TikTok for funny videos. And as always, I'll see you guys in our next appointment.